Have you ever thought time will always wait for you? That you'll start tomorrow, next week, maybe next year? This is the story of a boy who kept saying later until life showed him there is no later. There once was a boy named Arjun. He was bright, funny, and full of dreams, but lazy. He always had plans for someday. Someday, he'd study hard. Someday, he'd make his parents proud. Someday, he'd chase his dreams. But someday never came. Every morning, his mother would wake him up early. "Arjun, get up! You'll be late for school." And every morning, he'd roll over and mumble, "5 more minutes, Ma." Those 5 minutes always became 30. At school, he was smart enough to do well, but he never tried. "Why should I stress now? I'll study during exams," he'd tell his friends with a grin. And somehow he always managed to pass. Barely. His teachers would often say, "Arjun, you have potential, but you're wasting your time." He'd smile, nod politely, and think, "There's plenty of time left." But time has its own plans. After school, Arjun's father wanted him to prepare for college. "Work hard now," his father said, "so your future will be easy." But Arjun didn't listen. He spent most of his days scrolling on his phone, watching random videos, playing games, and dreaming of becoming successful without doing anything for it. Days turned into months, months turned into years. His friends slowly moved ahead. Some went to college, some started businesses. Arjun stayed the same. One evening, while scrolling on his phone, he saw a photo. It was of his school friend, Rohit, receiving an award for topping his university. The caption said, "Hard work pays off." For the first time, Arjun felt something inside, a pinch of regret. He thought, maybe I should have studied harder, but instead of doing something, he whispered to himself, "It's okay. I'll start tomorrow." And again, tomorrow never came. One day, Arjun's father came home tired from work. He looked older than usual, wrinkles deeper, shoulders heavier. He sat beside Arjun and said softly, "Son, I'm not worried about your marks. I'm worried about your time. Once it's gone, it never returns." Arjun smiled half-heartedly. "Don't worry, Daddy. I have plenty of time." His father looked into his eyes and said something Arjun never forgot. "You think you have time until you realize you don't." That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. He lay in bed staring at the ceiling, thinking about his father's words. The next morning, before he could do anything about it, life changed. His father fell sick, a serious heart condition. The doctor said years of stress had taken a toll. Arjun sat by his father's hospital bed, holding his hand, whispering, "I'll do better, Dad." "I promise," his father smiled weakly and said, "I believe you, son. Just don't wait for the right time. Make the time right." A week later, his father passed away. That day, Arjun's world stopped. For the first time, he realized what time really means. It's not about hours or minutes. It's about moments that never come back. Months passed. Arjun barely spoke to anyone. He'd sit in his father's chair every evening, staring at the clock on the wall. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Each tick felt like a reminder of every moment he had wasted, every second he had taken for granted. One day, he found an old diary of his father's. Inside was a note that read, "Time is like sand, Arjun. The tighter you try to hold it, the faster it slips away. Use it. Don't lose it." Tears filled Arjun's eyes. He realized his father had been teaching him all along, but he never listened. That night, he made a promise, not to his father, but to himself. He would never waste another minute. Years later, Arjun became a motivational speaker. He stood before thousands of students, sharing his story. He'd hold up his father's diary and say, "This book changed my life. You don't need to lose someone or something to understand the value of time. You just need to look at the clock and realize it's moving. whether you are or not. He'd pause, look at the audience, and say softly, "Every second you waste is a piece of your life you'll never get back. Use your time wisely, because one day you'll wish you did." The crowd would go silent. Some would cry, some would smile, and everyone would think about their own life. Because Arjun's story wasn't just his. It was a story for everyone who ever said, "I'll do it later." Time doesn't wait. It doesn't pause for your comfort or slow down for your excuses. It just moves. So before you say later, remember, later might never come. Start today. Value your time. Value your life. Because once it's gone, it never returns.